The time is 8:41 in the morning time on this Sunday morning, August 14th, 2019. It is done now for the Peter Channel Board of News on this Wednesday morning, August 14th, 2019. Got on! Good morning to you all this lovely Wednesday morning, August 14th, 2019. It is 8:42 and it is 68 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Board of News at 8:42 is ASAP rock case rapper from Sweden found guilty of assault. U.S. Senator warns China to Hong Kong trade status if it intervenes. Trump's new tariff list excludes Bibles, delays tariffs on frog meat. Two prison guards reportedly left Epstein unattended hours before his death. Jeffrey Epstein accuses Jeffrey Jennifer Ross, Sue Ghislaine Maxwell, three other Epstein staffers. Pete Buttigieg threatened women who shook RFK's hand, takes a awkward turn. Twin Rivers Casino in Lincoln Island feels the back to Vancouver, Boston Harbor opening and expects layoffs. Teen beyond online Fed had 10,000 rights of memo house, Fed said, as Justin Olson was arrested. South Carolina woman 68 bit by alligator while walking a dog near pond. The Catholic Church stakes along with the Epstein estate and others as sex victims act open the windows of justice. Officials blame political reorganic and misinformation about their shots fired at Senator ICE office. Russia urges villagers leave radioactive blast site. 3 ways Boris Johnson could become Britain's shortest-serving prime minister. German economy shrinks as golden decade comes to an end. Straight protests by bring down crypto will make it even more dangerous to the U.S. Fire in Tottenham, 46 Urson Street displaced 11 people from multi-family home. Yield curves in Britain, U.S., UK is doom and gloom spreads. WeWork just dropped its filing to go public and reveal its financials out of IPO. Stocks and plunged as traders brace for a German recession. The global turbulence, U.S.-China trade war continues. Looking at stock today, out up 372.54, 26.279.91, SP 5 up 42.57 at trade at 26.32 at the Nasdaq up 152.95 at 816.36. Macy shares take 13% as deep discount leads to bigger than this cut forecast. James Webb Space Telescope between learning about TRAPPIST-1 atmosphere study indicates. Parasite inertia 2019,000 sky watches by the bright moon. LL flight attendant denies must have to contract the measles, report said. A man's business attention were found stuck in the throat 8 days after surgery. A new Ebola drugs to prescribe after hugely successful human trial. First human case of West Nile Butte County confirmed. The German company, which has struggled growth for a year, contracted during the second quarter of 2018 government figures showed Wednesday. Korean wartime forced laborers to still seeking apology repatriation from Japan. Russia cancels town, evacuation amid radiation surge. South Korea plans to add 2 more ground-based anti-missile early warning radars that begin building 3 engines equipped destroyers in the next 5 years. Pakistan has called for the emergency meeting of the United Nations Security Council, saying India has revoked some of the status in its section of the disputed Kashmir process to the peace and security of South Asia. Municipalities across the country have enacted a regulation to curtail the use of plastic bags with contaminated it causes fatal destruction, blockage to livestock, wild animals in Texas, but not in Texas. FAA prohibits some Appalachians from U.S. flights over fire risk. Federal workers sued for the right to criticize Trump. High school taking place to overcome championship conflict with Sabbath. Serbian officials this week have confirmed that African swine fever has affected dogs in the nation, making the deep country now battling the incurable disease. U.S. President Trump's president pulled out of the World Trade Organization said, well, if you have to. Top day, 3-story apartment. Overnight fire and hold faster. Working fire. Juniper Road. Peter Joe. News time is 8:46. Time for a sports report. Boston Red Sox topped the Cleveland Indians last night 7-6 on a Jackie Bradley attempt fitted over. And Tony Brown has to help him find the help of the werewolves. Hopefully, bird feed aboard again. Indianapolis coach just allowed it. Andrew Luck includes the issue. Yankees, Aaron Judge, said just so signs of snap is up. Said Tigers outfielder Jonas Gillard, Kyle Seager's third thing over the outfield wall. Peter Joel news time is 8:47. Time now for Peter Joel driving to check. Baby! MBTA subway lines are looking good on the MBTA Commuter Rail Pittsburgh trade 410 810 for watchers on Friday. Watchers are at 5 minutes basket between due to late. Outbound trade 401 caused by early delays. Pittsburgh trade 43743 and from non-sanctioned over 5-10 minutes basket between Waltham and Winchester after waiting for about trade 406 to clear. Single track of Waltham. And the Thursday are looking good. All right, look at that. Highways and byways in Rhode Island, 95, stop by time. So in Providence, 95, northbound time, between Route 10 and 185. In Providence, 185, westbound time, so between 143 East Providence down to 44, 195, eastbound, so 95, downtown Providence. 146, southbound time, between 1595 and downtown Providence, 295, and the southbound time, also Route 6 in Justin. 146, Burns by the North Spirit stretch. 99, northbound time, also 122 to the Woonsocket stretch. 130 westbound side, so the Newport stretch at Jamestown, Sakata River, and Auto Bridges are looking good. 99 northbound side, also 122 to the Woonsocket stretch. Out of the gate, Route 6 is good for some of all lanes. 28 and southbound side of the border bridge is a little slow. 28 at northbound side of the border bridge is a little slow. Border bridge to the southbound side, a little slow. 295 at the northbound side, also at 95 at Attleboro. 495 at the northbound side, also between Route 16 and Milford, all the way down to Route 9 and Westburg. 295 at the northbound side, also at 95 at Attleboro. 95 at northbound side, so between 295 at Attleboro, all the way down to 128 at Gatton. 24 northbound side, also 104 Bridgewater and Hip escape between 128 at Stoughton down to 128 at Gatton. 3 to the southbound side, also around 220 Rockland and 120 to the southbound side, so 220 right off of the breakthrough split. 120 at the northbound side, so breakthrough split, and then also around the Westwood stretch and then Hip escape between Greenfield Avenue and 128 and Route 20 Waltham. 120 southbound side, so between the Linfield all the way out to Route 2 in Lexington, 7 Smithway, southbound side, so over the Dorchester stretch, northbound side, slow between Waitry and Boston, 93 Portland downtown Boston back to Fastback, eastbound side, also between Western all the way down to the 7 Expressway, Fastback, westbound side, so between Logan Airport and Boston and the South Boston and hit West End between the Osprey Patrols, and then hit the West End around the Newton Quarter. 93 Portland downtown Boston back to 7 Tulsa, Cal-Tel, so you get Route 1 and southbound side between Chilton and Charlestown. 93 stop and go between Underwood and the Zinc Bridge down to town Boston. 3 to southbound side between 495 Lowell down to Billwicker, and then Hibbert in between 62 and Bedford down to 120 to Burleson. 495 at the southbound side, so the large stretch, and then 495 at the southbound side, so between 38 Tewksbury all the way down to Route 3A Lowell and 495 at the northbound side, also between Route 4 Chilton and Route 3A. 290 eastbound side, Lowell at 495 at Barber, 190 at the northbound side, Lowell 62 to Sterling. 290 eastbound side, also between 146 and Route 122 to Worcester stretch, and 146 at the northbound side, also for 290 Worcester. 91 northbound side, also Northampton stretch, and Fastback westbound side, also at 291 at Springfield, and down in Connecticut, 91 southbound side, so between 291 and 84 Hartford, Connecticut, 84 westbound side, also at 91 Hartford, Connecticut. Route 8 at the southbound side, also at Hartford, Connecticut, at 84 westbound side, also at Denver stretch. Red Parkway westbound side, so between Fairfield down to New Canaan, Connecticut, at 95 at the southbound side, little slope between Bridgeport down to Sanford, and up in Northern New England, Route 101 westbound side, little slow around the every turn back in Manchester, Hampshire, and 95 at northbound side, also Hampton Tolls, 89 southbound side, also Concord, Hampshire, and 93 southbound side, also around Meredith, New Hampshire, and up in Maine, it's looking good. And 87, 89, 91 on southbound side, those are York, Game, what's been Vermont, and onwards 15 on northbound side, 55 on the southbound side, little slow around this 7 around U.S. Canadian border. Peter Chaludusab is 8:51, time now for a weather report. Light moderate band rain showers with western Massachusetts, southeast of Albany. Okay, forecast goes like this. For today, most gusts by 78 degrees, northeast wind 5 to 7 miles an hour. For tonight, Petrog up to midnight hours, most gusts by 59 degrees, light northeast wind for Thursday, Petrog for 90 west, southwest 79 degrees, northeast about 3 to 7 miles an hour. For Thursday night, Petrog up to 11 p.m. west, gusts about 60 degrees, east to about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Friday, Petrog for 90 west, mostly gusts about 77 degrees, and a low 62, northeast to about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Saturday, most gusts were at 81 about 65 degrees. Carbon Gibbon light southeast wind for Sunday at church showers before 5 p.m. Part Sussman 84 degrees. Carbon Gibbon. Saffron 6 miles in the afternoon, church with 30% for Sunday night. Part gust by 68 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Monday. Most sunny part gust by 87 about 66 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 7 miles an hour for Tuesday. Most suns at 85 degrees. A light southwest wind. Currently in Norton and Stormcast at 68 degrees. That's going to be for the Peter Chiller Morning News on this August 14th, 2019 on a Wednesday morning. People should be a good morning to you. Hope you have a wonderful day.